what would have happened instead of Evito Belmont or Belfort. My bad, Belfort. Um, well, here's what I gotta say. Mike Tyson's not Vito Belfort. Mike Tyson's not 40 something years old. He's 50 something years old. So it's different. It's just different. Okay. Um, when you fight guys you're around your age, you'll do a lot better. The fights look a lot better. You know, you look better with guys who you fight that are around your age. If you're fighting guys, and it wouldn't be at short notice like how I have with Vito Belfort, so, I mean, it is what it is. That's the short answer to it. So, I don't know if Tyson would have stopped him. Anyhow you take it, it wouldn't have been a pro fight. It would have been an exhibition. It wouldn't have been a pro fight, so take that as however you want to look at it. But at the end of the day, Roy Jones Jr. didn't get stopped by Tyson because it was exhibition. And I don't think Holyfield would be stopped by Mike Tyson either. I think that Mike Tyson would make sure, you know, he'd come hard and everything, but if he saw that he was going to knock out Holyfield, he'd probably leave him alone. You know, and like I said before, I still maintain the opinion that Evander Holyfield, the fight was stopped too early, and that because he was covering up. Now, some people say, well, you know, Vito was just teeing off on him. You know, he's throwing a lot of punches, and Evander wasn't responding. He wasn't firing anything back. Well, then the onus is on the referee to say, show me something, Evander. Because if Evander's covering up, he's not getting hit with shots like people assume he's getting hit with shots because he's covering up. So the question is, if he wasn't covering up and he was just taking shots, well, you jump in, right? You will know when a fighter's hurt because you just jump in. But I didn't see Evander seriously hurt or anything because he was not really taking flush shots. He was blocking a lot of shots. So, yeah, it was prematurely stopped. But again, most people say, well, why didn't he even take the fight? Here's the thing. I'm not mad that he took the fight on short notice, per se. Here's my thing, though. My thing is, I saw him stumble across the ring after getting hit with a body shot. And I know Evander wants to really show what he could do, but he's a tad slower than he used to be. And I'm not to say that being a tad slower than you used to be means that you can't, you know, perform and do things. Because timing beats speed, right? But it's just that he seemed out of place in the ring. He was off in his timing. He threw hooks and he almost threw himself out the ring. Stuff like that. And that's not necessarily the best thing to see in the world. You know, but having said that, I think him versus Tyson would be a much better fight because Tyson's old like he is. And so if it's two old guys, it's totally different. You know. And if it's an exhibition, they probably wouldn't go full tout on each other. You know, Tyson might start doing that, but Evander might hold on for dear life or whatever. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what I got to say about that.